This is a review, Sins of Solar Empire by Nikolai. Alright, right off, you're pretty much set into a tutorial selection. You don't really get a big of a choice. What I didn't like about this game is these were the missions you could play with computers and stuff, but there wasn't a real campaign, not really a storyline. There's a little bit of a movie on the beginning, which sort of gives you a little bit background information, but it's not that much. What I found out is here, on the game options, you pretty much have a choice of putting on pirates and like the speed of the game and your fleet size, which is pretty good because it gives you some sort of selection to actually start out like how you want your fleet started. And then of course you can push the play button. Now here we are, and I just wanted to show you guys the graphical zoom in on this, how far you can actually zoom in and how good the graphics stay. Now you notice you can pretty much zoom in from a planet, like the solar system view, into like a single ship. And I thought it was just amazing with how they did that. And here you see a huge fleet, which is just all clustered together, and it doesn't really get laggy yet because there's not a lot of particles flying around in the area. You'll see later, right here, by the battle scene. Now there's a lot of ships. This game took about maybe 3 days to get started, so the entire fleet did take some time. And you can notice I'm selecting the cannon right now, which is sort of like a nuclear missile, which disables everything in their gravitational force, so the ring around it. And in a few minutes, their entire planet will pretty much look like an ice cream cone. Alright, now here you see the scene of a lot of my ships. I set the computer on easy because I really didn't know the game that well too, so I was just learning, and I thought it was a lot harder at first, but after you get the hang of it with the research tree and stuff, it should be fairly simple. It wasn't anything hard to do, you know. Alright, now there you see the impact of the explosion, which the missile I sent out. Now, I don't know how long it is, but their entire ships and buildings are disabled for like a short period of time. So it can get sort of statistic, but if it's only like 5 seconds, I'm sure it won't matter. Now here you see a good zoom in of the ships again, and this time it actually starts getting a little laggy because of all the fighting going on, right? I mean, the graphics were definitely an up in this game, but the explosions were sort of edgy. The next clips you're about to see, you can sort of see why I didn't really like the explosions that much. Yeah, and here they are. There's one ship being blown up. It wasn't that bad, you know. And then here's their captain's ship blowing up. This is like a big ship, which it doesn't look that great. See, it just sort of disappears, and you can sort of see like 1 or 4 pieces flying out of it, and it's not that great. I mean, a lot of games could do better. For an RTS, it's pretty good though. Here you see the planet information, and you see the health and stuff, and right there is the minings. Out of here you get either crystals or stone, and usually there's like 3 to 4 asteroids, which help you out. I mean, the resource gathering in this game are pretty slow. You can put them on fast, but I usually have a tendency to have defaults. And here you see the treaty menu. You can offer ceasefire, you can offer trade routes and stuff. You know, the usual in an RTS. And here we have research tree, which, you know, anybody knows. Here we have the fleet size, you can upgrade it, and artifacts. You can explore your planet and find artifacts. Fleet size again. That's the civilian research tree, and then this is the military research tree. And here we have our black market. We can sell or buy stone and crystals, so it's sort of pretty cool. Here's our pirates. Once you kill their base, there's sort of a correct picture there. You can always pay 250. What I found is pretty neat about this game is it has a sidebar, so you can sort of select your units pretty easy by just clicking on the planet which it's on, and then on the guy. Now you can hold down shift to select multiple units, but it's not as fast as drag and drop, but it's more accurate. So if you want like a single set of fleet with the same ships in it, you can just select it with holding shift and then clicking on it. And again, the graphics, they were just amazing for an RTS game, which lets you zoom in that much. Now this is the captain ship options. You can see you can make bomber squad or fighter squads. You can level them up, you can give them special abilities. It's not that big of an option, but it will help out a lot in strategy and things like that. Here we have the planet options again. This is going more into detail. You can upgrade your planet, pretty much. You can upgrade the population and, of course, you know, research stuff so it gets bigger. Here's just some basic building, and then here I always love the phase jump because it just looks so beautiful. I mean, really, overall the game did pretty well, and that's what I think about Sins of a Solar Empire.